You might have felt this was a lot of work trying to find where the boundary was, where the A becomes B, exactly at what value. But there's an easy way to find out, so I'd like to show you how to do it. Let's put the problem back to where it was, where we had only these four numbers. And then whenever you make a change, you need to do Shift-Enter for it to become the new value. And then you have to, of course, train it again. You have to go to this cell anywhere and then press Shift-Enter for it to be classified. Again, okay, so we got this here. So now we will have more reasonable answer that when you ask it, what is the probability that is 1, it will tell you now. I got to go to cell first, click there, and then Shift-Enter. Says is highly probable, is not 100%? Used to be 100%, no? Let's see, what about 4? It is changed. Really? If I go train this and this. Okay, I'm puzzled as you are. Shall we quit everything and start again? Let's do this here. I went to a new cell. I'm just looking for a blank cell here and type quit, Q-U-I-T, and Shift-Enter. And it will clear everything and you will have a fresh start. It will forget if it had forgotten everything. The code is here, but it forgot. So let's go back and press this. And then I will go here and press this. And don't do this. It will forget everything. It's still running. This dark cell means it's still running. And when it's done, it will show the result here. Okay, don't do this. I will go here and press again. Now it's back to normal. I think it had to do with the initial value that the training used. You don't have to worry about it. So we are back to where we were. And I will just delete this cell here. Click and then delete key. Okay, so we have this here. And going back to the topic of deciding where the border was, I'd like to show you an easy way of doing it. For that, we can just graph it. So let's go to our documentation of classify. If you missed it, you can go to classify. You see this I here? Click this. And then you will see the classify documentation coming up. And if you go down, and here's a plot here, okay? So let's copy it. So click. And let's go to a blank cell here. Click and paste. There we go. So let me show you what it does here. This is a plot. Let me show you how plot works by clicking here. Plot graphs the function like that. If you do sine, it will plot like that. If you have different ones, they plot multiple ones, and with many options here. But we are going to do the basic plot here without any options. We are going to plot C, and we are going to find out what is the probability that this number is A. What is this number? This number goes from 0 to 5. So that's what we want to see. If I plug in 0, 0.1, 0.2, and all the way to 5, what probability is it? Is that A? So let's do Shift-Enter. It will show you a graph saying this. So up to, say, 2 point something here. Up to here, that would be what? I'm so tempted to draw this grid lines here, but let's just use what we have here. I would say this is going up by 0.2, you see? So 0.4. Up to 0.4 is pretty much 100% A. And after 3.2 is pretty much 100% 0%, but zero probability that is A. In other words, this is B. So low means B, high means A. So these numbers belong to A. And these numbers belong to B. And what about in between? That was the numbers that we were examining before, right? Oh, it's almost A, almost B, and almost half-half, and so on. That's half-half is here. So if I'm stuck in this number here, is it 1 or is it 0? It's halfway. And this will just do a brutal cut in between and says, if you're above, no matter however slightly you're above, you're A. If you're below, no matter however slightly you're below, you are B. So it will make that kind of harsh decision. So you just don't know what kind of decision this machine is making behind the scenes. So anytime you get a chance, anytime you have a chance of examining an output of a computer, make sure to see the probabilities and trust, if you trust the machine at all, only the probability is high.